Nice. All right. What's good, people? It's your boy Curbs back again with another video. As you can see today, I traded. This is a trade that passed another another account that I just recently. Let me check if I can pull it up, just to prove that I'm profitable. You know what I mean? Let me let me download this. Boom. As you can see, that's one of our accounts. I've passed multiple accounts. This is not a surprise no more. But today, I took this like a month ago. I bought this challenge a month ago, just for an extra. You know what I mean? But today, I'm just gonna break this down and talk to you guys how I became profitable and what was like the change, what was the transition, and the habits that I constantly tell myself to do and think. More importantly, but yeah, let's do this trade recap first before anything. So this was it was a crazy it was a crazy day today, but good thing I was really patient because this like the setups today is just consolidating and you just want to go up and down like, and overall it just went down uh by 10, you know what I mean? So which I got like a setup on that I gained 1 to 3 with. So okay, so how did I see this on a daily time frame? On a daily time frame, I'm not really worried about anything, just looking for a casual support and resistance. We got our main support over here, just extending it. But looking at our current price, more focusing on this part. As we can see, we got resistance right here. And if we can drop down to 4 hours so that we can be more detailed, look. On Monday, we got a little bit of consolidation, coming up to Tuesday. And I was looking at this major resistance right here, boom, coming into Tuesday. So I dropped into 1 hour so that I can be more detailed with my support and resistance. Right. So we got this resistance right here. Um I thought since we've been bearish for a long period of time, for like a whole week, last week, we were kind of gonna retrace back up, and we have all this liquidity right here, indicating us that it might take it out, for today. But that did not happen. The thing about the market, it can do whatever it wants, and your job is just have few confirmation and not marry your bias, so that when it's confirmed where the volume is, that's where you're supposed to be in. You're not trying to predict the market and once again draw fair value gaps. And once it bounce, how do you know when it's gonna bounce? The thing about trading YM and NQ, these are fast, very fast pairs, and it will give you money, if you're in the right time, in the right moment, and if you have full confidence. And it's for fast players too. Like, I like being aggressive in terms of trading, and I like, even in life, bro. I like going into my goals, trying to get things done. I get irritated when everything is slow. I like it fast. Pause. But but yo, that's how it is in this in trading YM and NQ. So I thought, okay, we got this resistance, major resistance coming in to our New York session, right? And once it hits 9:30, or was it 9:30? Yeah. So I dropped down to 9:30. Once it hit 9:30, we have this bullish engulfing, or bullish candle, and we got our major resistance right here too. So we close above. I thought it was gonna go all the way above, and cancel out the money over here, and liquidate everyone that sold over here. You see? And we got this trend line over here. So I thought it was gonna fully liquidate everyone, and we're gonna go for long. But that's the thing with my strategy. I'm a breakout trader, or support and resistance, or break and retest trader. So once it hits, I know for a fact that YM, by the time 9:30 hits, it's just gonna go full blown like that. But it did the complete opposite. So I started waiting and waiting before anything happened. So I usually enter 15 minutes and 5 minutes. So I waited for 15 minutes and tried to see if it can render this candle for 15 minutes. And as we can see, we got bullish confirmation that, look, I think everyone was considered bullish at this point, because this is like a break of structure for price action traders, right? This is a break of structure right there. Or for ICT guys, this is a break of structure, right? But no, it is for ICT guys, this is a fair value gap right there, and it's just a fill, that's what they call it. But for me, I don't even look at that. I just see where the volume is, and if it breaks a support, boom. Now I know where the volume is. Now I know I completely switch my bias. So I don't mirror my bias. I look for the volume. Where is it gonna go? And that's where I try to trade. All right. So I saw this major support right here. And I saw we got support right here as well in the 15-minute, right? So I already knew that we are bearish, since we are pushing with volume all the way to the downside, and we already liquidate everyone over here. And so I was like, yo, I'm gonna take a short. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take a short over here. So I actually took a short like right around over here. So I aim for the next, pretty much the next liquidity zone, right? This is a consolidation, you know what I mean? So it's a multiple touch point, and this is another consolidation. So this is a confluence for me to target, a key level for me to target. And if I can go to 1 hour, we got major support right here and major consolidation right here. So it just makes sense for me to take a target, or put my TP over here. So my stop loss is just, I don't know, 39 ticks. See, yeah, 39 ticks for YM. And I think it was like right down here. Let me check. So actually early. So perfect. Right there. 1 to 3. Very fast. I like fast volume trades. It only took like what? How many minutes was this? Probably, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it was like a 25-minute trade. Very, very short. Well, not really. I mean, it's 25, but still, this is a high frequency trading. 1 to 3 is already crazy. You know what I mean? So, wait up. Someone's calling me. Whatever. All right, so 1 to 3, I got my 1,000. What was that? 1,500 today. It was my last. It was my last bit for in order for me to pass that account. And that's why, this is what I've been doing all along to pass my accounts, is really just doing the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let's talk about here. Let me prove to you guys the profits here. Boom. This is my phase 2 account. Boom. Phase 2 account. 2,600. The only profit target is 2,500. So that means, see, it's a demo or live account. Demo account because it's a prop firm. Duh. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what happened. Let me just put this thing. All right. Let's talk about how did I became profitable and what was the transition into becoming a profitable trader rather than trying to become a profitable trader. All right. So the first thing you need to know is the fact that you're thinking to become, or you're trying to become profitable, is actually hindering you to becoming profitable, because you're basically illusionize your mind to just trying and not go all in and actually serve to be profitable. Have the habits of being a profitable. So the first thing you need to tell yourself is you're already profitable. You just need to do the things that you just need to do, the habits, and do the things what profitable trading is. All right. So what does profitable trader do? You know what I mean? So like the first thing you need to tell yourself is you need to reprogram your mind from trying to actually becoming profitable. You have to tell yourself that you're already profitable. You're already manifesting that. You actually, no, you're not manifesting that. You're already here. You know what I mean? So you have to master your conscious mind. So you have to have the initiative to tell your mind and have the physicality to actually look and be aware of how you move. How you press the mouse, as easily as that. How you press the mouse, how you look at the market. You have to tell yourself you're already profitable, so that your physicality just manifests into being profitable, and you can control your movements into becoming profitable. So you have to tell yourself, all right, I'm already profitable, and then do it. Just that. That's it. Do it. All right. So once you told yourself you're already profitable, now you can finally pick a strategy that is profitable. All right. And this is the only emotional part that you have to decide into, because if you don't have a connection with your strategy and you don't feel it, this is the only once again, this is very, very emotional. You gotta tell yourself that you love this strategy. You feel every time you take a trade, you feel like this is the best strategy for me, and you have to tell yourself that. You know what I mean? So you have to feel the right strategy. You have to have conviction with that strategy. For me, I like to take breakout strategies because it's just fast. I like fast breakouts. You know what I mean? And it's just constant seeing it in the market, and that's when you kind of build relationship with that strategy. It's you have to back test. You have to look at it every single time if it actually works, and then forward test it, and then put it into actual live trading, and then taking notes. All right. So you have to feel the right strategy, have the conviction with the right strategy, and then there's times where I take the wrong setups because I kept ignoring it because I'm too focused on just following that setup, even though it doesn't work. You know what I mean? like that. For example, like if I watch one ICT video, and I think that's a holy grail, and I need to follow that to the T, and then it actually doesn't work for me because I'm not actually confident with that, and then I keep doing it. You're keeping yourself, that's self-sabotaging, you know what I mean? Like, you're just failing yourself. So you gotta have a strategy that actually fit you, and you think that every time you press the button, this shit is gonna go. This thing is gonna straight to TP. You know what I mean? So you gotta have that strategy. You gotta find that strategy, and it may take a long time, but that's your first focus. Before all this psychology shit, like all this, bro, like you don't need this. How you gonna focus on psychology? You got no strategy. Your psychology is already fucked up. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. All right, pick your right strategy, and then let's move into the next. Risk management. Right strategy without no risk management, bro, you're failing yourself. All right? Having the strategy is one confidence, but having risk management is like full confidence, because you're allowing yourself to not care about what the market's gonna do, right? Like, your risk management is gonna allow you to win more and lose less with that strategy that you have conviction with. All right, so I want you guys to think about that and how you manage your risk, bro. Like, go to the basics. Risk 1%, and if you lose 2 times, cut it out, bro. Because my bad. Because if you lose 2% already, or your second trade, you're already emotional, and you have to be disciplined, and you have to be aware to know that you become emotional every time you take a trade, you know, more than 2 trades, you know what I mean? So for beginners, I want you to focus on just doing 1 trade. Just do 1 trade a day, and focusing on having that discipline to just follow that risk management plan. All right. Second is pick your profitable trade. No, pick your profitable days to trade. That's one part of risk management too. Because if you try to limit your exposure in the market, you're gonna be much more profitable, and you have to keep your capital, and you're gonna turn out to be alive in the end, right? So your goal is to just less risk, more capital, right? So less risk exposure and more capital to be saved, and focusing more on the profitable days, so you become more profitable. And it just comes aligned into really limiting the losses. That's what risk management is. Just limiting the days where you lose a lot. So you got to journal that. And all you have to do is follow the plan. You just become disciplined, bro. All right? So 1 trade a day, 1 risk, max loss is 2%, you know what I mean? And if you don't know, if you keep getting stopped out because of some sort of reason, one tip for you is put your stop loss into break even every time it hits 1-to-1, and see how your win rate escalates. You know what I mean? Put your stop loss to break even in 1-to-1, and see how your win rate escalates, and you see how your psychology become to kind of not worry about losing money. Because that happens to me. Every time I lose money, I just go into spiral. But every time I just break even, bro, I'll be chilling. So put your stop loss to break even 1-to-1. You're just gonna save yourself a lot of capital. All right, let's go into psychology. Psychology is last amongst the technicals. Well, the fundamental and technicals, you know, that actually applies into day-to-day trading. All right. So psychology, all you have to do is follow the goddamn plan, bro. All you have to do is follow it. Follow everything that you do, from your strategy to your risk management to your trading management, how you put your stops and break even and then TP. Follow that plan and limit your days. That's it. Follow the plan, bro. And tell yourself that a win is not when you win in terms of profits and losses. Don't tell yourself that's the win. The meaning of a win in trading is when I follow my plan, I win. How about that? Tell yourself that and switch your meaning of winning into having the satisfaction to just devote yourself to following your plan. That's the real winning. All right? So always remember, every time you press that trade, you're never in control of the market. You don't know when you are going to win, even if you have conviction with your strategy. Like, you don't want to care where the market is going to go. Once you press that button, you don't have to know where it's going to go. All you had to do is follow the plan and have satisfaction to follow your plan. All right? Always remember that every time you press it, tell yourself, right when you press the trade, I'm never in control of this market. So I'm just going to follow the plan and press it. And then when I follow the plan, even if I lose, it's either I just lose, it'll be a small loss or a break even, because I have a trade management plan too. See? Now it's getting easier. How about that? Right? So plan your winners and have a plan for your winners and have a plan for your losers. What I mean by that is, every time you win, there's a plan after that. Do you take more trades? Do you just stop with just one win? Do you overtrade when you win? You become overconfident. How about just have a rule of just sticking to just once you win, bro, you're done. You're done. In losing, you have to focus more on planning how you lose. When you lose, do you take another trade again? Because the moment you lose, your mind is telling you to protect yourself. You're gonna die. That's what it's telling you. Your caveman mind is telling you you're gonna die every time you lose money. You don't need to care what the market's gonna do. If you lose money, how about think logically. If you just lose money, you're only losing 1%. You know what I mean? Or 0.5% if you're risking less, right? Just have the satisfaction to really devote yourself to following your plan and have that to be the winner of your trading, rather than every time you take a look at your P&L, this is your win, this is your loss. Bro, there's a good win and there's a good loss also, and there's a bad win and there's a bad loss also. You always want to be in favor into winning good and losing good. What I mean by that is you're just following your plan. That's it, bro. And everything that I said over here, all you had to do is journal. That's the last part. Is journal everything from exits, from entry and exit points, to your analysis, to how you executed your plan, and what was you feeling when you executed your plan. And the best feeling is not even caring if you win or you lose based on P&L. It's the best feeling is having to be satisfied when you followed your plan. Whether when you win 1 to 2, 1 to 3, or when you lose just 1%, or you just break even. There's only 4 things. There's only 4 outcomes that happens in trading. You win big, you win small, you break even, or you lose small. That's it. And that's all trading is. That's how you become profitable. Okay? And the best step for you to become discipline is self-analyze yourself every second of the day. What are you doing mentally, emotionally, and physically? Because physically is the one that manifests to actually taking action. All right? It all comes from mental to become emotional, and then you physical. It becomes a reaction. How about take a grasp of your take a good conscious decision and start controlling your mind so that your emotion so that you can know your emotion, because emotion is going to be there forever. You can't take that part. You're still human even when you trade, but allowing the emotion to come in, but then you consciously being aware so that your physical body can react and take a hold. Every time you feel that emotion of, for example, every time you feel that emotion of revenge trading, all you had to do is stop clicking the mouse. Stop clicking the mouse. But the thing is, you're clouded with emotion. That's why you can't control yourself physically, and you keep clicking the mouse. All right? So you gotta be good mentally so that you can grasp the information of your emotions, and then your physical being is reacting to what your mental state is, and your mental state is gonna be aware of that emotion. All right. Lastly, the last point that I want to tell you, and it's gonna be personal. You have to quit porn. Why? And if you will really like, this applies to every type of business or goals that you want, or if you really want to be successful, bro, you gotta stop that shit. You really gotta stop that shit, because that's allowing yourself to fail. You know what I mean? You're not the best version of yourself. You're not thinking right. You're always in a brain fog when you're watching that shit, beating that shit, bro. My bad, it's R-rated now, but don't do that shit. Quit, and then you become profitable. And focus on the things that I told you. First is tell yourself to become profitable. 2 is feel the right strategy. 3rd is risk management and trade management. 4th is psychology. And then 5th is just journal. This is the 5 things. And lastly, you really just gotta focus on yourself. You know what I mean? Go to the gym outside of trading. Go do some other stuff, and kind of start applying the concept of you trading into other ways of life. You know what I mean? You have to take control of your whole life, bro. I'm a 19-year-old kid just living alone, bro. My mom is back home in Philippines. My dad's back home in the Philippines. No one's helping me over here, bro. I'm a barber. I cut hair for a living, and I trade for a living. And I've been teaching my guys too. You know what I mean? So you can do this shit. I'm a 19-year-old and I did it. And I'm doing it. And you guys are seeing it, right? And you guys are going to see the time where I'm going to move up from this place. I just recently moved up from this place. Moved in from this place. You know, it's a nice little suite. I don't want to expose too much, but you're going to see me level up. And I'm still young, and I still got a lot of potential in me. You know what I mean? So hopefully you guys learned something valuable, and make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe this channel. So give yourself a pat in the back if you're still watching this, because bro, like if you're watching this until now, bro, you're dedicated, bro. You got it, bro. You're good. Like, all you had to do is follow the things I said, because that's what I've been doing, and That's what I'm gonna continue doing. You know what I mean? And you guys are gonna see my journey, bro. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you share this to your mom, your dad, to anyone, to your sister, your brother. Bro, share this to everyone. Give it a like, subscribe. You already know. Alright. Peace out. Till the next video. Bye.